Today, up the other end, opening with him is the left-hander. And it's a good combination to start this match.
No. Terrible shot.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Wow, that's missed the lot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Siraj with a huge appeal. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Misses everything.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 9 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Not quite sure what they were trying there. Got the line completely wrong, and the wide's been called. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Brilliant diving stop. Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yes. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. 7 off it. New Zealand 16 for none.
Excellent first over, and they've followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Too full and got what it deserved.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond?
Straight to the fielder. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Went for the drive, complete miss.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
New Zealand starting to hit their stride now after a big over. India in a whole heap of trouble.
Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Krishna showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Good shot, a beauty.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. How will he reply?
Cuts that off well in the infield.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Good return there, back from the deep. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
End of the 4th over. New Zealand are now on 35 for none.
Yep. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Got that away nicely. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Great fielding there. Very accurate long distance throw.
38 for none.
Going with pace now.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
On that nicely. Good defence. He was quick onto that in the infield. Edge, but it drops safely.
Good return back from the deep.
Perfectly timed.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball? That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the 6th over.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Return from out on the boundary. Good fielding.
A few moves made in the field.
Doesn't beat the infield. They've gone up here. Big appeal. This could be out. Batter doesn't seem sure. Look to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
So far, so good with the line. Is it hitting the stumps? Is height an issue at all?
Young, quite confident with the challenge. You can just tell from the body language. Pretty confident, and they're going to get a second chance. Shot. Should be runs here.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Might look to go big again here.
Expensive over that one. There's going to need to be a serious tactical rethink. The batter's confidence is really growing.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Yes.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Some adjustments to the field.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Ramsey has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's close.
Ferguson just about ready to go out in the middle. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Jacob, the new batter, right-hander, coming in down the order this match.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Yes. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Misses everything.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now on 72 for 2.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Great shot through the gap.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Over, New Zealand are 80 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Yes.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Oh, that's just too full. Young makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. No. Terrible shot.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that. Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Ramsey shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Yes. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Big throw there, and it's on target.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Perfect square drive. Foot to the pitch of the ball. It's a long chase, and the fielder won't stop that one.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot?
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now on 112 for 2.
Well, now, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Leading edge lands safe from hands, though.
And with those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, great ball.
That was very close to clipping the top of the stumps. Played down the complete wrong line there.
Yes.
Good return there, back from the deep.
That's gone. It just clips the bails, but it's enough.
Williamson, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet.
Going with spin now. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Yes.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Yeah.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. India with a massive shout. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though.
Yes.
It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Williamson, fortunate there. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, that's just too full. Young makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible. India will need to change their approach. Leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. How will the bowler respond?
That's a solid shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, that was launched to the boundary. Bounces just short of the rope. Fabulous off the back foot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah.
Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads. That's a boundary save for sure. Great fielding there. Very accurate long distance throw.
Yes.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Good return back from the deep.
Into the 16th.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Good return back from the deep.
Misses. How did that not hit? Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. And what a strike that is. Right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Into the 17th.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
52 for 3.
Singh coming back into the attack.
It's coming into the attack.
Oh boy, that is so close to leg.
Well, these are tough balls to face. Very easy just to nick them as it swings in. That one just whizzed past the stumps as well.
Young, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Yes.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground.
Yep.
Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Ramsey is finding it difficult to contain.